guys, so I got an awesome question slid into my DMs, which is actually what inspired this video. Somebody asked me if I use a wand to achieve these body beach-like waves that I usually tend to rock in my hair. And the answer to that is no, I do not use a wand, but I will tell you guys what I do. I said do. So I actually am able to achieve this look in under 10 freaking minutes using low to minimal heat. Basically, the only part of my whole hair where I added any heat would be right here in the front. Aside from that, no heat on the rest of it, and I'm able to achieve this look within 10 minutes. Being a new mom, I don't have the luxury of taking 2 hours to get ready anymore. If you do have that luxury, God bless you. Yeah, it's so jelly. Let's not talk about it. But anyways, I don't have that luxury anymore, meaning I always have to get ready on a whim, whether it's just zip zap, or even if we're just home and I feel like I want to get ready or I want to feel cute, I have to be able to do it in a minimal amount of time. So this is for everybody who's on the same page as me. Cue that video. Check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, so I went ahead and I pre-installed the flexi rods. I went ahead and I put them on the night before just to make this pretty quick. You hear Hope laughing in the background. But anyhow, it took me maybe about 5 minutes to put them in, and I went ahead and just put the scarf around to just keep my edges laid. That way they're not going crazy while I sleep. I like my hair to look pretty nice and neat, and this just makes it all happen as fast as possible. So now I'm just unraveling the flexi rods, which are super easy to remove. Now I went ahead and I got these flexi rods from Amazon. I'll show you guys in a moment, but they're awesome. They come in a few different sizes, but I went ahead and I installed them all over my hair. Now I'm just removing them. And I'm showing you guys how to achieve this beach body / beach waves within 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes if you include the prep time. So as I remove them here, I'm going to go ahead and start to comb out some of the curls. But I'm going to first off start using my fingers to comb them out. Normally, I love to do this, but I just removed acrylics from my nails, so they're a little bit rough at the moment, so just bear with me. So I just finished removing. Let's go ahead and start off by taking that scarf. First of all, let me show you guys what we're working with on the edges. Now, this is with like minimal to no heat, as I mentioned. Here go my acrylic sad nails right now. Acrylic-less sad nails. But, okay. So I'm combing out my curls with my fingers, as I mentioned to you all. Do not be afraid. This is not the final look yet. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use this bristle comb / brush, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just combing out some of these curls because I like them to be really loose and big beach waves rather than like tight and scrunched up. Now, mind you, if you get like really, really small size flexi rods, it'll be even smaller size curls. But I like mine to be jumbo size, so I try to get as big as possible, but I mix the sizes nonetheless. So I'm combing this out. Now, as I finish combing this out, mind you, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of heat on top because those stubborn hairs just didn't quite take. And also to get some of those edges down to blend nicely, which is what we're looking for. But do not worry, it's coming along pretty well. I am aware that it does have that separation mark because I did have the hair split in two. Don't worry, I'm about to comb it out literally right now. There it is. Gorgeous. you really wanted, you actually could even rock it like this, but I prefer a much cleaner look. So what I'm doing now is I'm just messing with the top. I'm going to go ahead and lay the edges as well as just add a little bit of heat. But as I mentioned, I'm literally only adding the heat at the very, very top to just give it an even cleaner and sleeker look. Because to be honest, it's always all about the front, which is where the first impression is. So I'm just using my straightener. I'm just doing this off to the side. Now, I always like to curl those pieces at the top as well, just to give them that same consistency of beach body wave that you have going throughout the rest of the hair. And I use a straightener, guys, to achieve that little curl. Now, mind you, it's only 2 pieces of hair I'm doing this to, nowhere else. This saves you so much time, and it's also protective on your hair if you think about it. Now, on these 2 strands that you do end up adding heat onto, you're more than welcome to add a heat protectant, which I highly recommend. Baby Hope says hello, if you hear her in the background. Okay, so here we go. Now, as I went ahead kind of with the big body waves as well, I'm combing these out as well to just make them have that same combed out consistency. And you want to try to make it blend as much as possible. You don't want these curls to just stand out at the top. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so if you really wanted, like I said, you can go out like this. But as I mentioned, I love a clean, sleek look. So I'm going to go even further and I'm going to go ahead and do my baby hairs. Now, mind y'all, this video is supposed to be specifically for just how to accomplish these beach body waves within 15 minutes. That's including prep time. This is not a baby hair video, so don't mind what I'm doing right now. I'm not even too sure, but I'm not a baby hair swooper. I'm still in training when it comes to the baby hairs, but I'm doing my best. So I'm using some edge control and I'm using a toothbrush. I do have an actual edge brush, but I prefer to just have a spare toothbrush that I use specifically just for my edges. I don't know why, it just works better that way specifically for me. To each is their own. One thing may work better for you. So I'm doing the other side as well, adding a little bit of edge control and laying those edges. It also just gives it a look that I've put in more effort and time than I really have. But realistically, guys, it literally took me 10 minutes to do this in the morning and 5 minutes of prep time. So I'm looking at about 15 minutes total. And this is how I rock my look, guys. I absolutely love it. It's super easy, looks clean, it's fast, which is the important part for me, but still cute. And it works for long hair, short hair, so don't mind me now. I'm just feeling myself a little bit, so hey. Okay, just kidding. Now, these are the flexi rods. As I mentioned, I use different sizes, so this is what they look like. Mine came in a whole little bag. I'll go ahead and I'll attach a photo of them so you guys can see. But I love the really jumbo ones, and then I think it's like a medium jumbo or something. Here they are. They're on Amazon, like $12, something like that. And I love that it comes with a little bag, keeps them organized. There's the edge control that I used. I used two edge controls, the 24-hour edge tamer as well as the Black Panther. There's so many out there, so try whatever and see what works best for you. That is all. Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate if you consider liking, commenting, and subscribing.